Ho! Oh, what have I got myself into? I don't know why I agreed to this in the first place. My dad was the wrestler, not me. But I don't want to disappoint the crowd by backing out now. Still, it won't be much of a match without my wrestling partner, and it looks like they're a no-show. I mean, unless it's you. I don't like to jump to conclusions, but you don't look like much of a wrestler to me. But maybe you prove me wrong, eh? What do you say, Yesay? You want to go around? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Time to get this party started.
Spotted a crime taking...
Sorry about the delay, folks. Apparently one of our contestants had a little trouble finding the place. Or maybe some last-minute nerves, who can say? Anyway, in the red corner, we have the Masathalai from Mexico, Arachnido Jr. And in the blue corner, we have, who's that again? Who cares? Wrestler, the Wrestler! Yeah, that'll do. And in the yellow corner, yes, there's a yellow corner, we have a whole bunch of scorpions!
Wait, what? Nobody said anything about... Oh, well, this doesn't seem like a fair fight. Let's just team up and focus on the scorpions for now.
Looks like Arachnido and Russell have made a beeline for the scorpions. Or should that be a scorpion line?
How you doing over there?
One of our combatants has left the ring.
Hey, you're back.
And Russell has returned to the ring, presumably back from taking out some last-minute scorpion insurance.
Well, the crowd seemed to be enjoying themselves. Hey, where are you going?
One of our combatants.
Hey, well, I hope so.
And Russell has returned to the ring, presumably back from taking out some last-minute scorpion insurance.
How many of these things are there? Hey, where are you going?
One of our combatants has...
Hey, you're back.
And Russell has returned to the ring, presumably back from taking out some last-minute scorpion insurance. Our dynamic duo are making short work of those scorpions, but there are more where that came from. Oh, those scorpions are Scorpigons! Okay, I'm getting word that these may actually be the last of our scorpions, which is my cue to lead. I don't want to be around when those two get out of the ring. Later!
Lousy. Oh, forget him. Let's just finish up here. I think we got them all. Nice work, amigo. It's just a shame that scorpion guy got away. Story of my life, I guess. I gotta say, though, I think you and I make a pretty good team. Let me know if you want to buddy up again sometime.
I'm so bored.
Guess they haven't got around.
You think I'd be happy to be surrounded by so much sand. But the truth is, sand on its own ain't really worth much. It needs to have form, meaning. For without meaning, we are naught but mere animals hurtling towards our own.
Just tell them about the game you made up already.
Oh, yeah, I made up a game.
And with nobody else here, guess who gets to play it with him non-stop, hour after hour?
Play it with me. You'll love it. And I'll love playing with someone who doesn't complain at me non-stop, hour after hour. And poof!
Hey, stands for brains. You didn't explain the rules. Do you have the memory acuity to determine which of these sublime structures wasn't here before? It's Sandman's Sandcastle Selectathon. Essentially, you just hit the sandcastle that wasn't there before. Don't hit the wrong one, or the whole thing will reset.
Ho! Ow! Hey, not so rough! Not bad. But let's see how you handle round 2.
You know what to do. Find the extra sandcastle and smash it until nothing is left but... give it a gentle pat. Sandman is my good friend and ally, and we have a solid working relationship.
That hurt! That was just beginner's luck. The real challenge is coming up now.
Oh, you might actually win this. I hope you do, because he is a very sore winner.
I hope you get sand in your shoes. All right, you won. Big deal. It's not like I had anyone decent to practice with.
You're being very hurtful, William.
It's Flint! You overgrown unicorn. Anyway, guess you'll be wanting some sort of prize for winning my little game, huh? Well, here you go. But I want you to know that it's given ungraciously and with contempt.
You know, Uni...
Ho!
A reminder that one lucky...
I'm telling you, search Heroes Wrestle Scorpion. Ho! Ho!
The Black Panther is ready to strike once more.
to those incessant announcements from Crazy.
Phew! Thanks! It was getting a bit cramped in there. It doesn't help that they stuffed this thing in with me. Why don't you take it?
A quick message to all fathers and all others.
There's a crime happening near you. Can you see it? Go teach those guys a lesson.
If you have your camera with you, dear, I have another idea for a picture.
That disembodied voice isn't yelling at me when I walk past him.
Pretty sure I know your future. Spoiler, you don't.
Odin will be most displeased. I did not foresee this. I fear I am deserving of Odin's wrath for not warning him of Kang's nefarious plan. The villain must have schemed beyond my view to create this twisted land he calls a kingdom, and to allow Asgard to be drawn into this chaos. This failing weighs heavy on me. But I will atone for this error by defending Asgard in its time of need. I will prove my worth by driving the enemies of my king from this land. Although, if you could perhaps lend me your aid, just as a precaution, I would be ever in your debt. Very good. Then let us prepare for battle. I sense our enemies in this direction.
Is it hot here, or...?
Any moment now, they will appear. Stay vigilant.
Is it...
Oh, man. Now I've done it. Kinda weird I didn't see that coming.
Might I request that you keep the noise to a minimum? This requires my full concentration. Perhaps it was nothing. Allow me to try again. Yes. Asgard's enemies surely advance from this direction. Hold firm, friend. They must be biding their time, waiting for the perfect opportunity to strike. I understand your frustration, but please refrain from fidgeting so much back there, friend. Another red herring. Perhaps this is more of Kang's trickery. This time I'm sure of it. The enemies approach from this way any moment now. Just be patient. It sounds as though you're waging your own war back there. The bee happened by. There seem to be more of them since we came to Chronopolis. Nothing. Again. It seems there are no enemies here after all. Could my vision truly be this mistaken? Or perhaps the very thought of our heroic vigilance has caused them to turn tail and flee. At any rate, Asgard is safe, for now at least. Though we fail to meet any actual combat, somehow I feel your presence alone has been a tremendous boon to me. So for that, you have my thanks. Should you ever have need for it, my blade is yours to command.
I'm yet to be complimented on the fact that I managed to get not one, not two,
Excuse
Excuse me. Do you have a moment?
Hello! Citizen in peril over here! Hello! Citizen in peril over here! Thank goodness you came along.
Making Chronopolis a safer place, one sleazeball at a time.
Nope.
I'll show them! I'll show them all!
Excuse me. Do you have a moment? It's admirable how many people are adapting to a new way of life in this world, but I can also sense others who are scared or uncertain of the future. As an empath, I can use my powers to influence the emotions of others. I want to use that power to make these troubled people feel happy, even if only for a little while, to help them through this difficult time. I just need a little help finding them first, which is where I was hoping you would come in. Oh, thank you. I can sense a few people in this area affected by extreme negative emotion. Let's start looking for them. Perhaps I should have mentioned this earlier, but while I'm with you, the sources of negative emotions will also appear on your radar. That should help us search. I think we're close to someone who needs our help. Can you see who it is? I just need to get close enough to touch them for a moment.
I can't believe what happened to Clive and Siren. And now, is she a villain? Is he a villain? Is that rock a villain? I can't trust anyone. Everyone's a suspect.
Here, let me help you.
Don't hurt me. I don't know what you just did, but I feel amazing. I guess the odd crazy person doesn't mean there aren't still good people like you around. I should probably go and apologize to Frank for screaming faker at him earlier. Maybe later.
Shall we see who else needs our help?
This is your glorious ruler, Kang, with a...
Not sure who's behind it this time, but there's more trouble on your doorstep. Go get him.
It really isn't here, is it? The only place I ever truly belonged, and that stupid Kang didn't include it in his stupid world. I hate now I don't know where I belong.
Excuse me, can I just... I think you have something on you.
What? Where? I don't see anything. Huh. You know, I've just realized that this place has a coffee shop almost identical to my old one. I can just belong there until this whole thing blows over. And maybe this place won't have an annoying laptop lady in there all the time.
She seems happy.
I'm going to need help getting this new forge to work. Are you the new assistant? Then get to it.
Citizens are reminded that every... Shame. I must make this right somehow.
Keep an eye out for spores. Trust me when I say don't harm a spike. Oh, the city is so ugly. All those horrible flashing lights. I miss my old view of the mountains. But what if we never go home? I might never see it again.
I'm sorry. Could I bother you for a moment?
What is it? Huh? Maybe ugly was a bit harsh on this view. It's definitely different, but I could get used to it. And no one can take away my memories of the old view. I should definitely start sleeping in another room, though. Those lights might be not ugly, but they are not helpful when you're trying to get to sleep.
Looks like we helped that person.
Why did I think it was a good idea? Oh man. I wish I was at home instead of this crazy place.
Excuse me, this will only take a moment.
Huh? Hey, what are you? Oh, hey, I suddenly feel really peaceful. And was the view always this good? I could stay out here all day.
I'm no longer sensing any of the negative emotions I was before. We did it. The effect of my power may only be temporary, but the new thoughts often lead to longer-lasting realizations, resulting in a general overall happiness. Sorry, I must sound like an advert for herbal remedies. At least, that's what Star-Lord normally tells me. Anyway, thank you for your help. If there's anything I can do to return the favor, don't hesitate to ask.
Kang here. If anyone out there sees
There's more trouble on your doorstep. Go get him.
anything?
Oh, what have I got myself into? I don't know why I agreed to this in the first place. My dad was the wrestler, not me. But I don't want to disappoint the crowd by backing out now. Still, it won't be much of a match without my wrestling partner, and it looks like they're a no-show. I mean, unless it's you. I don't like to jump to conclusions, but you don't look like much of a wrestler to me. But maybe you prove me wrong, eh? What do you say, Yesay? You want to go around? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Time to get this party started.
Sorry about the delay, folks. Apparently one of our contestants had a little trouble finding the place. Or maybe some last-minute nerves, who can say? Anyway, in the red corner, we have the Masathalai from Mexico, Arachnido Jr. And in the blue corner, we have, who's that again? Who cares? Wrestler, the Wrestler! Yeah, that'll do. And in the yellow corner, yes, there's a yellow corner, we have a whole bunch of scorpions!
Wait, what? Nobody said anything about... Oh, well, this doesn't seem like a fair fight. Let's just team up and focus on the scorpions for now.
And it looks like Arachnido and Russell have made a beeline for the scorpions. Or should that be a scorpion line?
How you doing over there? The crowd seems to be enjoying themselves. Well, I hope the folks watching at home are enjoying this. Wait, this isn't getting live streamed at all, is it? Oh, when I get my hands on that guy. How many of these things are there?
One of our combatants has fled the ring. There's a penalty for that, you know. And Russell has returned to the ring, presumably back from taking out some last-minute scorpions. Our dynamic duo are making short work of those scorpions. But there are more where that came from. Oh, those scorpions are scorpions! Okay, I'm getting word that these may actually be the last of our scorpions, which is my cue to leave.
Lousy? Oh, forget him. Let's just finish up. I think we got them all. Nice work, amigo. It's just a shame that scorpion guy got away. Story of my life, I guess. I gotta say, though, I think you and I make a pretty good team. Let me know if you want to buddy up again sometime.
Another climb, and this one's a doozy. Think you can get to it?
Kang is
Oh boy! We got...
A little dangerous. This is quite the conundrum.
All right, Kang's defenses are down. The Guardians are finally gonna teach that no-good buckethead a lesson.
Come on, Guardians. How long does it take to beat one guy?
Get me out of here!
This is quite the conundrum.
Oh, when I get my hands on him. Ooh, when I find the rock brain that left my cargo hold unlocked, I'ma kill all 'em. I just caught a bunch of no-good bandits helping themselves to my loot. Took care of most of them, but the rest managed to slip away with my good. Ain't nobody steal from the Yondu clan. I stole that booty fair and square, and now we're gonna steal that stolen booty I stole back. All right. Smart choice. All right, time to hunt down those thieving bandits and reclaim my booty.
I do. This is quite the conundrum. What a...
I'd recognize that smell anywhere. That's the sweet smell of swag, mixed with the not-so-sweet stench of swag swipers. There they are. Get 'em! Don't forget to grab all that loot they dropped. We ain't done till we got every last piece.
That tourist plant near the Novacore building seems a little dangerous. I hope some brave gardener takes care of it.
You get it all, then move out.
tampering with a Kang is a punishable offense.
Core are so cool.
I believe one of my countrymen.
More of them thieves dead ahead. Time to take back what they stole. That's definitely my booty tumbling out of their pockets.
I shall be writing a stern letter to his manager.
Don't see any more of my treasure here. Let's keep on looking.
Who decided to put our city next to an active volcano? I like hot and dangerous as much as the next guy.
Where am I going? I feel like I'm just walking in circles. I should make a note of my...
Well, look at what we got here. So kind of you boys to hold on to my treasure for me, but let me take it off your hands. Did you grab all the gold?
Ain't no good to me sitting in the dust, kid. All right, let's do a quick stock check. 1, 2, 6, 4, something. Who am I kidding? I can't count. But my Ravager's instincts say it checks out, so that's good enough for me. Nice work, Skipper. Hopefully that'll teach the rest of those bandits not to mess with me. I tell you, with all these dishonest folk around these days, you can't be too careful. So lucky for you, you've now got the Yondu clan to watch your back. You ever find yourself in a scrap, you give me a holler.
There's a crime happening near you. Can you see it? Go teach those guys a taking place near your location. Can you go take a look?